Did you know that there's a water bottle in here? It's pretty sweet. So let's check it out. I'm gonna give you all the features and show you a closer look. Let's open it up. Here it is. So believe it or not, this is a water bottle. This is a collapsible water bottle and it is really sweet. It's perfect for traveling, hiking, taking with you in a bag, having for an emergency. There's a lot of possibilities here, and I think the biggest benefit is it folds down super small. It collapses down to 1.5 inches, and it's small enough where it can even fit in your pocket, back pocket, or maybe even shirt pocket. So again, it's super duper small, which is one of the coolest features I think I've seen in a water bottle. Even though it's really small, it's actually leak proof. So it is watertight. So even if you have water in it, and especially if you're like sloshing this around, like if it's in a backpack, or if you're hiking, or if you're moving a lot, this isn't going to leak. So that's a great feature in a water bottle because you don't want water to spill out. It's also BPA free, which is something that I think you want to see in almost anything that you're drinking or eating out of. Another feature is it's easy to clean. So if you're like me and hate washing your water bottle in the sink with a brush or a sponge, you could throw this in the dishwasher and it'll come out good as new. Because it's really like malleable, because it's obviously collapsible, it's sort of like shape shifting. So it can fit in most cup holders, and you can kind of like squeeze it to form it into a specific spot, which if you've ever been to a place where you're trying to use a cup holder, if that's your car, or if it's like a movie theater seat, or if it's maybe even like an airplane in some situations, and you're having a lot of issues fitting your water bottle, having it being able to like smush around to get it to stay is a great feature. For some of the detailed specs, which you can find on the website, I'll mention one of them, which is the capacity. This fits 17 ounces of liquid, water, juice, anything, which is 500 milliliters. Is it worth it? So I think yes, and I'll tell you why. I've been in a lot of situations when I don't actually have a water bottle with me, and it's kind of sometimes inconvenient if, like, let's say you're hiking and there's available water, but for some reason, let's say you forgot your water or it fell out of your bag, or somebody along the way is asking for water and you don't want to give them your primary drinking cup, vessel, bottle, whatever. You can have this in your bag and you can easily lend it to somebody, or you can have a spare, or you can put something else. So if you're maybe carrying water, but you have pre-mixed electrolytes and you want both, you can easily use this, put your pre-mixed electrolytes in and then mix it with water. So, and then when you're done, you can collapse it. So like, that's how I think I might use this. And it's so small that you can easily keep this in your bag and always have it with you, which for a lot of different people, for a lot of different reasons, that could be really practical. And that's why I'm excited to use it and have it in my bag. There's not much else to say about this, but I'll give you some quick tips that I found useful when trying this. When you collapse it, make sure that you have the cap off, because if you try to open it or close it with the cap on, it kind of creates like a vacuum and then you can't actually open it. And like this. So it makes it really tough, and like you probably shouldn't do it. The other thing is the actual like way that you open the spout, the drinking spout, sometimes is like a little hard to open because the opening is pretty small. So, keep that in mind with when you're using it. The last thing is not like it's tricky, but the actual threading on the lid to the cup itself only has about like 2 threads, and they are made out of plastic. If you try to, sometimes I found that I have to like try to get it on and off a few times, but that's not really a big deal. It's like any cap kind of has that same situation. Other than that, it's pretty good. I think it's really well constructed. Again, I think the coolest feature is that it folds up really small. And yeah, I hope you found this review somewhat helpful, and thanks for watching.